remarked Thomas. "What a funny smell." "Can you smell a smell?" "I can't smell a smell," said Annie. "A funny, musty sort of smell," said Thomas. "No one noticed it till you did," grunted Gordon. "It must be yours." "Annie, Clarabelle, do you know what I think it is? It's ditch water. And a very naughty one, too." "I saw you," said the Fat Controller. "Please get me out. I won't be naughty again." "I'm in disgrace," Gordon went on pathetically. "I feel very low." "Where have you been, lazybones?" asked Thomas. "Oh dear, my system is out of order. No one understands my case. You don't know what I suffer," moaned Henry. "Rubbish," said Thomas. "You're too fat. You need exercise." Every time he met another engine, he would say, "I want to fish." But they all had the same answer. "Engines don't go fishing." "Silly stick in the muds." "Bother," said Thomas. "I'm thirsty." Suddenly, Thomas began to feel a pain in his boiler. Steam began to hiss from his safety valve in an alarming way. "There's too much steam," said his driver. "Oh dear," groaned Thomas. "I'm going to burst. I'm going to burst." "Inspector," he whispered, "can you see fish?" "That was good," said the Fat Controller. "What ugly wheels you've got." "They're not ugly, they're caterpillars," said Terence. "I can go anywhere. I don't need rails." "I don't want to go anywhere," said Thomas. "I like my rails, thank you." He shook it and he banged it, and when they got back, it was so damaged that the driver had to take it off. "You're a very naughty engine," he said to Thomas. "Look," called some boys, "there's a new tank engine." "Oh, it's only Gordon," back to front. "Hello," called Thomas, "playing tank engines? Sensible engine. Take my advice, scrap your tender and have a nice bunker." Gordon said nothing. "No fear," chuckled James. "I'm not so fat as you." "I mustn't stick," thought James. He stopped on just the right place to balance the table. It could now swing easily. Gordon arrived in time to see everything. James turned much too easily. The wind puffed him round like a top. He couldn't stop. Gordon came clanking past, hissing rudely. "Bless me," said the Fat Controller, "what a noise." Then Henry came by, hissing as usual. "Shee!" went Percy. Henry jumped and ran back to the shed. "How beautifully you wheeshed him," laughed Edward. "I can't wheesh like that." "Oh," said Percy, "that's nothing. You should hear them in the workshop. You have to wheesh loudly to make yourself heard."
"I suffer dreadfully and no one cares." "Rubbish, Henry," snorted James. "You don't work hard enough." All he could do was to go slowly onto a siding. Edward took charge of the train. "Where have you been, lazybones?" asked Henry. "Oh, I can't wait for dawdling tank engines like you. Goodbye." "Whoosh!" said Thomas to the coaches. "Have you ever seen anything like it?" Both Annie and Clarabelle agreed that they never had.
"It isn't wrong, but we just don't do it." It was Gordon. He came rushing down the hill at a tremendous rate. He didn't look at Henry, and he didn't look at Edward. He screamed straight through the station and disappeared. "Well," said Edward. "It isn't wrong," chuckled Henry, "but we just don't do it." And at the station, everyone held their ears. The Fat Controller held his ears too. "Take him away," he bellowed, "and stop that noise." night, Gordon slunk into the shed. He was glad it was empty. It isn't wrong, murmured Henry to no one in particular, but we just don't do it. No one mentioned whistles. Henry is as excited as we are, aren't you, old fellow? Henry was feeling stuffed up. Now, he said, "Achoo, shoo!" Early one morning, a large policeman was sitting close to the line. Thomas liked policemen. He had been a great friend of the constable who had just retired. Peep, peep, he whistled, "Good morning." Thomas expected that the new constable would be friendly too, but was sorry to see that he didn't look friendly at all. He was red in the face and very cross. "Disgraceful," he spluttered. "I didn't sleep a wink last night. It was so quiet, and now engines come whistling suddenly behind me." "I'm sorry, sir," said Thomas. "I only said good morning." A policeman pointed to Thomas. "Where's your cowcatcher?" he asked. "But I don't catch cows, sir." "Don't be funny," snapped the policeman. "I'm sorry, my dear," he said to his wife. "Thomas is in trouble with the police, and I must go at once." "I'm sorry, driver," he said. "It's no use arguing with policemen. We will have to make those cowcatcher things for Thomas, I suppose." "Everyone will laugh, sir," said Thomas. "They'll say I look like a tram." The Fat Controller stirred. Then he laughed. "Well done, Thomas. Why didn't I think of it before?"
Oi, you!
Ugh, what dirty objects, he would say. At last, Toby lost patience. "James," he asked, "why are you red?" "I am a splendid engine," answered James. "Ready for anything. You never see my paint dirty." "Oh," said Toby innocently, "that's why you once needed bootlaces, to be ready, I suppose." "That must be Bluebell," said the porter. "Her calf is here, ready to go to market." He was still feeling very bad-tempered. "Edward is impossible," he grumbled to the others. "He clanks about like a lot of old iron, and he is so slow he makes us wait." Thomas and Percy were indignant. "Old iron? Slow? Why, Edward could beat you in a race any day." "Really?" said James. "I should like to see him do it." "This is Trevor, a friend of mine. He's a traction engine." Thomas eyed the newcomer doubtfully. "A what engine?" he asked. That evening, Trevor stood remembering his new friend Thomas, the harbour, and most of all, the children.
"Oh," said Duck, "if you're Rev-a-thingamy, why didn't you tell me? You never asked me." "Besides," said Duck, "you were having such fun being whatever it was you said. Goodbye." Cars are waiting in the yard, tackling them with ease. Oh, show the world what I can do, gaily boasts the diesel. In and out he creeps about like a big black weasel. When he pulls the wrong cars out, pop goes the diesel. Growled Diesel, and scuttled away to sulk in the shed. "Beg pardon, sir," gasped Duck. "Excuse my intrusion." "No, I won't," said the barber. "You've frightened my customers. I'll teach you," and he lathered Duck's face all over. Poor Duck.